Hello, hello. It's Amy from Seriously Sweet and Cookie Snack Attack. We are going to talk about CookieCon Reentry today. How are you? You guys hit me up with some comments over there so I can check and make sure everything is working and that you can hear me. Hello, Miss Barbara. How are you? Hi, Sally. Sally, I missed you. I wish you could have come to CookieCon. It would have been so much fun. Hey, Barbara, how are you? See there. Oh, hello. Good morning from Idaho. So much fun. Hi, guys. And I'm in an unusual place this morning. How's Southern Cali, Mimi? How are you doing? Hi, Christina. It's good to see you. Hey, Becky. How are you doing? Let's see. Nancy, it's good to see you. I just messaged you. Nancy, if I did know, just forgive me, I was extremely exhausted. If I did know that you were leaving, then I wouldn't see you again at the event that night. I'm so sorry. I should have said a better goodbye. Sorry about that. Oh, so good to see you, though. Hello there, Facebook user. Hi, Kathy. Oh my gosh, did we have fun? We had so much fun, but so worn out, and reentry is so hard. Hello there. How are you? See what we've got. Debbie, hello. Hi, Bobby. How are you? Okay, so totally a great event. You guys are going to be able to ask all kinds of questions. Hi, sweet Sally in Florida. How are you? Let's see. Oh, let's see what that is. Hello. Um, if you do cry from FOMO, you won't need to cry for long. Let me just leave it at that, okay, Elisa? Oh, let's see. Allison is wanting to know if Sally OL is going to go to Orlando CookieCon. And surprise! She's supposed to be coming for at least the last day because she is supposed to be my electives assistant. Are we still doing that, Sally? Let me know. Oh, so much fun, you guys. Absolutely so much fun. And Myra, if you are having FOMO shortly, you will not be either. Hello, Miss Pamela. How are you? Have you recovered yet? Let's see. Barbara, mom is doing a little better. She's resting right now. So if she wakes up during the middle of this live stream, because she's having a little nap, then I'll have to go a little quicker. But I wanted to show you some stuff. I mean, the loot at CookieCon is insanity. It's unbelievable. Hey, Laura, how are you? Hey, Lori, how are you? It was so much fun, wasn't it? So crazy. And it seems like it's been so long. It really hasn't, but it does seem like it's been really, really long since the last CookieCon to actually meet in person. Amy, it was so great to meet you there too. Hello. It's great to see you. Sheila, how are you? Oh my goodness. So much fun. Hey, I missed all of you guys too. And I do have, it was a great time. It absolutely was a great time. Yes, Sally will be there. She'll be there with us. That's so exciting. Let's see what this says. And then I found another bag of stuff to go through. And I'm like absolutely exhausted too, Holly, but like recovering. Like I felt a little better this morning. I haven't gone through all the loot yet. In fact, you're going to go through the CookieCon swag bag with me right now. Yay! Let's see. Hello there. My suitcases yet. So I did, it's what, Tuesday? So I did crack my suitcase open today to start doing laundry. But other than that, I've just been trying to put away all of the things from teaching, and that's been a lot. And there's lots of stuff happening around here, which I will be able to tell you about in just a couple of short weeks. Lots of cool stuff happening. I did want to tell you this though. Hey, Sabra. So I have the gnome group that has a gnome and a floral once a month. There's once a month. Yeah, once a month, 2 tutorials, one gnome, one floral, that coordinate, and they're mostly seasonally designed or seasonally driven for design in the group. So before I left, because I had like a gazillion things on my plate, I recorded the fondant video the floral video and the gnome video. But I didn't realize how bad the internet in my subdivision has gotten. And I recorded those videos. And last time somebody sent me a message that the sound was slightly off in one of the videos, and I didn't get a chance to check it last month. So I want to get, hold on, you went in on all the loot, no doubt. I mean, it's massive amounts of stuff. Watch out for spiders. What are you talking about? Oh, when I opened it, oh yeah, but this is not from Texas. This is from Ohio. So worst that's going to happen is I brought home some cold weather and rain, which I did. Teresa, I hope you get to come to Orlando as well. Oh my gosh, still in your suitcase. I know it's a lot, isn't it? Okay, so anyway, I recorded those videos before I left, but I did not realize how bad we have FiOS, so it's underground. I didn't realize how badly it was being affected by rain and storms. So I'm guessing something's going on in the area, which really shouldn't surprise me because right before I left, they were digging up tons of cables back in this whole neighborhood. And now that I'm home, they've got all that reburied and resurfaced. Anyway, it looked like a terrible, terrible old Chinese movie, I guess, where your lips and your words don't line up at all. And then in two of the videos, I had like these wavy lines, and I did not check those videos until I left for CookieCon. So when I went to load them, because the first was on a Monday, the videos were just trash. They were really bad. Like even if I had loaded them, I'd have been getting messages all through CookieCon. So I'm just telling you that to tell you this. I expected to be able to finish the last one yesterday because I did round up enough supplies and had cookie blanks with me. And I got two of them refilmed in between all of the chaos of CookieCon because I was really trying to get them up there for you. But I didn't get the last one done. And I didn't want to get a ton of messages that they didn't all go up at the same time. So I expect to have them all up for you tonight. However, having said that, I've been stalling on recording the last part of the last one for the last several hours because it's raining here again. And I don't know if that's going to affect the video or not. So I'm going to give it until 2. My husband said the weather's supposed to be out of here by 2. Finish that last video. Then I'll check it, make sure it's good, and then I will start uploading everything to the group for you. So I really apologize that I was late, that they weren't in there on the 1st. I actually had them done by the 24th, but didn't realize that they were so bad, that the sound and the video quality was so horrible. So I have redone them. I'm on the last one. And I hope to take care of that by tonight for you. And when I go to CookieCon in Orlando, because it's the last week of August into the first week of September, I'm just going to put those videos in a bunch early. So just know that rather than be after I get back and trying to load stuff on exactly the 1st, I'm going to just put the next set in early. And to make up for this set being late, I have a little bonus lunch for you that you get next month. Okay. I'm going to drop something in the group for you as a freebie that you don't actually need for the group, but it's really good. So I think you guys will really enjoy it. And now I'm going to pop back to CookieCon Reentry. So for those of you who don't know, a big chunk of the cookie world was in Sandusky, Ohio last week for a huge convention, biggest cookie convention in the world called CookieCon. And the owners of the event, sponsors of the event, coordinators of the event are Mike and Karen, and they're absolutely amazing. They have this fabulous team of what they call Purple Apron employees that come in, and they come in early. And I was so blessed this time to get to spend time with Cindy from DeQuincy, Louisiana. She was there early and helped us out with a bunch of stuff. So that was really fantastic timing because we had things to finish up when we arrived in Sandusky. If you teach or you room with a teacher, God bless you. God bless you many, many times over, because teachers have to bring a lot of stuff broken down and assemble on site due to space constraints in their travel. And anyone that rooms with a teacher knows ahead of time, I warn anyone that rooms with me, like, I'm going to be taking over the room for at least the first 2 days until I can start giving stuff out, right? Or have my class and give out the supplies, because that stuff doesn't come home with me. So to my 2 roommates this time, you guys were absolutely fantastic, and praise the Lord, we were able to get that bigger room, because you might have thrown me overboard if we had stayed in the small one. But I'm telling you what, it was tight. But we got everything organized with Cindy's help from the Purple Aprons. We got a little stuff done a little bit earlier, so I had some more time with people, so it was really fun. CookieCon's amazing. I had 2 great electives. I had planned to take an add-on, but I had to give my add-on class away as a gift to a friend because I had to take care of some things that were going on at my house, and I was just exhausted. Like I couldn't have made it. It was a 10 a.m. class or something on the second day, and I had taught the whole day before. So literally, not was I not just exhausted, but I was so sore. And all of that driving to get there and everything, it was crazy. It was absolutely crazy. Let's see what this is. CookieCon was so much fun. I love it. Hey, Mimi, you slept 17 straight hours. I wish I had been able to do that, but we had to hit the ground running for a project that's going on around here. 5 hours. You've already got your stuff put away, Mimi. Mimi, I am jealous. I am jealous. We're just doing a couple bags a day. Me and my mom are going through stuff. So funny. Thank you, Allison. I appreciate you guys so much. You and Miss Pamela were such a huge, huge help. And then Debbie came in and was my assistant for my electives class. I know we need a suite next time so I can just have all my stuff in my own room. So we were sort of there this time because we got an upgrade to one of the rooms that had one room with the king bed, a living room area, and then one separate room that had, was it full or 2 queen beds in it? So I was able to like get my stuff, made walkway at least, but boy, whew. And then I was really blessed because this Debbie that I'm posting right now, she was able to come in and be my assistant for my last day, which was the day I was an elective teacher. And that was so much fun. We had a great time. Everything went super, super smooth. Like, I think when you teach, you guys, a lot of you teach. So maybe I could just make this comment and you could just process it for what it's worth in your world and your arena. But when you teach, every time that you do something for the first time, you're learning the whole time you're teaching, right? So like best way to do something, best way to set up and break down a class, best way to do this, best way to do that. So I learned so much last year from doing my Bridgerton elective cookie that I really took everything in that happened last year and like ways to smooth things out, make things better, less people around, less talking, like so I could really spend time with the students and stay in the 45 minutes. Jen, if you're watching, 45 minutes for my elective. So we had seamless. It was absolutely seamless and just Debbie and I in there. And it was fantastic. I can't say enough good things about all the improvements this year. And Debbie, you were like just an ace, absolutely fantastic. And things went smooth. I think everybody had a good time. It was fun to demo that product for everybody. And my add-on classes, Cookie Snack Attackers, were like amazing because I put out a call on the first night and said, if anybody's available, can you just come down for a few minutes and help us set up the room? Because I walked into this room, my largest number of students was 19, and I walk into this room and it's like half of a football field. The thing's so big. It was like a ballroom. So I was like, well, first of all, I know I can talk and I can talk with projection, but like, how am I going to do that in this room? Because it was so spread out. So the girls came down. There was like 10 of you that immediately responded to the call, gathered up quickly, and we rearranged the table, shrunk my workspace, rearranged the layout, got all of my stuff set up, got all the pre-done boxes put out at each table. Allison got some amazing photos and we were done in 40 minutes. Like that would have taken hours if it had just been me and Allison or me and Allison and Pamela, and Debbie wasn't even there yet. It would have been forever, but it was like boom, boom, boom. You guys were the best. Thank you to everyone who brought dehydrators. It helped so much during the add-on classes. And I totally loved doing add-on classes and doing elective. It was fantastic. Let's see. Yes, yes. It was unbelievable. Like the best one yet. They get better every time. It doesn't have sweets. Oh, it doesn't have sweets. Okay, I got you. In Orlando. Okay. You better be an expert because like we covered all the ins and outs and the pro tips. Hey Cindy, I love my sweet gnome home sign that you sent with Debbie. It's going I'll tell you where it's going, but not today because I don't want to ruin a surprise that's coming. Portable. I have the portable microphone set up. And it was great, but I didn't want to get used to using that in add-on and then not use it in an elective because then when I went to my elective class, it was a much smaller room and there was 3 of us in there. So I was trying to stay in my tight little horseshoe and keep my voice right there to my students, which was great. I had 2 great elective teachers in the same room with me, Miss Sheila and Miss Jennifer. And that was fantastic. I feel like I could hear them, they could hear me, but nobody was like super loud so they couldn't teach or anything, and the students were great coming in the front door. We had the front spot so we were able to tell everybody where their spaces were. It was just tons and tons of fun. Jen from Emily Mays, hello, hello. Hi, Barbie. Let's see. Why can't they have them other than times of beginning or ending of the school year? Oh, I don't know. This year's very different because normally the first one is in March and the one at the end of the year before was like later in September. So I don't know how they pick the dates. I do know, hello there. I do know that they mentioned one time when they were on stage and they were talking about this event that by the time that they got through with the last one, which was Reno, and started in on the new one, which was going to be in the spring, that this was literally the only week that they had at Sandusky, Ohio. I know. I'm glad I got to see you there, Jessica, but not we didn't get to spend a lot of time together. But it's hard when you're teaching too because you're not just teaching like in the classroom, you're prepping beforehand, you have to schedule all of that kind of stuff. So it's just, it's a lot of moving parts if you're teaching while you're there. But I think, hello, Jessie Ann. I feel like this time I did a really good job of juggling all that, and we got to have an amazing mixer for the cookie snack attacks or attackers. So I was excited about that too. But it's nice to just get to see everybody and hang out. But let's look at some CookieCon loot. So we got these awesome bags. I'll show you that in a minute when it's empty. But then in that bag, there's these cool folders, and it's purple. And then in that, there's things like free samples from Miss Cookie Packaging. Can you guys see that? Let me see if I can figure out how to make. I don't want it to be too blurry. So I think if I bring it up like right here, yeah, Miss Cookie Packaging. I'm going to give all these guys a shout out because we were also a sponsor for the swag bags this year. Then there is a paper in here for custom cookie cutters. If anybody needs custom cookie cutters, we got that. And then there is the thing in here about cookie collabs, and it tells you about like what they are and stuff. So that you guys got to get in there and check that out. And don't forget, if you are in Cookie Snack Attack, our next collaboration is the summer one. You have till the end of the month. It's pinned at the top of the group with the colors that you can use, but it's basically red, white, blue, gold, or silver. Something else. It's all pinned there though for you. Then we had this fantastic safari search where you gathered these cards right here. You had to meet the people in the safari hats, and if you could get extra drawing entries if you took a picture with them. So that was a really fun game this time. So I'm not sure what that is. Let's see. And then Shop Country Kitchen. There's some postcards in here for different places. You're the boss of that dough. The bookmark. Julia Child quote on it rather. Sweet Bite app, and there's a magnet in here, and textured parchment paper was one of the swag bag items, and it's from a company called The Artful Cookie. So that's kind of fun. Everybody has QR codes all over everything. Also in these awesome bags, we get these envelopes with raffle tickets, and then you get to put those in on the raffle items that people donate for. I didn't win a raffle this year, and I really thought I might, but I did not. But luckily, my stuff got entered in time before the drawing. And then this year's shirts, I'll show you the shirts. This was the front and the back. Let's see if we can get the back to show up. Pull it up slow from the bottom because it was, can you see it? Not pretty. So it had balloons all over. I really should have redone my balloon cookie and wafer paper that I taught at National Capital Area Cake Show. I should have redone that and entered it in the sugar show, but I totally ran out of time. Once I tell you what's been going on around here, and don't jump down, baby, just sit down. Just stay there. I'll be done in a minute. if once I tell you what's been going on and we've been working on, then you're going to understand why the schedule has been crazy and why I've been all over the place. All right, so also in our bag, this is from Custom Cookie Cutters. There was some cutters in our bag this time, which is really fun. Then this is from Lavender's Bake Shop. It's a little succulent fondant mold. So cute. Thank you to Miss Harriet, who donated a few additional items to our raffle boxes. That was really cool. This is the bag from CookieCon that your swag comes in. It's a really cute bag, and it has a pocket on the front. It's really pretty. It's hot pink and black and gray this year, so it's totally up my alley. So I'm just going to show you some more swag. In my bag, I also had the Whimsy Cookie Company had premium royal icing mix in here, like a whole bag of it in the donation bag. There was also a box with a piping tip holder from the Cookie Countess. I think it's the only item from my swag bag that I gave away because I had somebody that wanted that. Then after opening night, when you're leaving, Ann Clark is a great sponsor of this event. And this year you got a cookie cutter and some colors with it. So I think this is the one. Is this? Yeah, this is the one I think we got when we were leaving after opening night speaker. And then Arlene Chua had a donation here that's got a little pink mat and it's got an edible ink marker. There's dog treat decorating products and classes. April, I don't know if you are around, but this is the sample of dog treat and dog safe icing. Sweets for the Soul donated stencils. So I think everybody got a stencil. I don't know if they were the same, but they got a stencil. Then this was from the Color Mill, which has out both oil-based colors you can color chocolate with or water-based that you can use for cookies for icing. And then this was one of the items that was in our bag. Isn't this cute? Yeah, there you go with the minis. Love that. And stainless steel cutters. Then there was a bag of bags from Clear Bags. You guys can see that. I don't want to give away any of the codes. There was also a small bag in the swag bag from Jenny at Jeannie's Dream. This is Ultra Dark Cocoa Blend number 3. And looks like there's a bag of that and a bag of sample size bag of her meringue powder. Both of those are outstanding. I hope that's the one that tastes like brownies. There's Cookie Better in here, a scannable tag for them. There's freeze-dried products. Came with a bag of these little candies from Yuzu, Yum Yum's Yuzu, I think is what it said. There was a cookie cutter in here, a mini cookie cutter from Sinful Cutters. There is a cookie cutter in here that's a plaque shape from My Sweet Cuts. It's purple. All right. There is the Cookie or Club that had a spatula. I love these spatulas. They're so handy in the swag bag. All right. There was a 20% off coupon from Pure Buttons. There's a magnet with CookieCon. It says CookieCon on it, and then it's got measurements. Then from Bobby's Cutters, there's a cookie cutter in your swag bag, and then there's another cookie cutter from Wonderland Cutters in your swag bag. I had swag in the bag. So mine came in pink organza, and it has 2 cards in the bag. If you haven't looked at it yet, I want to bring this to your attention. So the first cutter is a piping bag, which is a great size to either do the cookie or do a Christmas ornament with it. But also in your bag, guys, pay close attention to this. If you're not in Cookie Snack Attack, there's a little scanny thing so you can scan and join our group. And then the other card is decorate your the cookie from the cutter for a chance to win a free online. So all the info's there on the second card if you want to get that done. I can't remember how long I gave you to do it once you get home, but all the info's on the card. Then there's a mini cutter from Sweet Cutter Company. There is a metal cutter. Oh, no, it's not metal. It's 3D printed, a cutter, and it has the design inside of it. So you can see that. And then there is a bottle of water-based colored milk called Dusk, which means you're going to be able to use it with royal icing, not chocolate. And that's everything that was in my swag bag from the main CookieCon bag. Now, if you were at the Cookie Snack Attack Mixer, then there's a group for the Cookie Snack Attack Mixer people. You were all in it. You all did your orders. By the way, thank you. That was the biggest party they've ever had in that room. Couple little glitches with food, but I can't control those things. But the stuff that I could control went smashingly well. Like the gift exchange was absolutely fabulous. Everybody arrived on time. Like we were just keeping it moving around there. We had some people get to speak about how Cookie Snack Attack has impacted them, and that was really fun. It was good to hear people's stories. There was a couple people in there that had planned to speak, but then they just got too emotional. So I know their stories, and maybe one day I'll share their stories without telling you who it is, because they just got too emotional. But it was very nice to have everybody gathered up like that and have so many people in attendance. And then May and May's friend were able to join us at the end there, so that was fun too. At the closing banquet, Timbo wanted to sit with the Cookie Snack Attackers, so he was with us that night. So lots of us got to visit and take photos with him, and he's in the group photo for this year, so that was fun. There was just so much going on. I don't think I can think of everything right now. And honestly, right now, I feel so tired that I don't feel like I can appropriately talk about anything at the moment. But I do have something fun planned for tonight. So I hope you'll join me at 7 tonight. My intention, if I can get to the bottom of unpacking all of my supplies, is to show you. I wanted to show you this before CookieCon, but I didn't want to wreck it for any of my students. So May sells this incredible product from Ma Baker, which is a Mexican-based company or Mexico-based company that has a US presence, and it's called cake lace. So it's already made cake lace. So, previous to this, I was a huge fan of breaking down Flex Frost sheets. And I'm not saying I'm never going to do that again, but what I will say is I'm so in love with this cake lace that May sells from Ma Baker, because you can finish it in the microwave. Like, it's the perfect thing for every impatient baker. And if somebody doesn't have the business name yet of Impatient Baker, you should go snag that. I mean, that's got marketing potential all over it. I'm staying with Seriously Sweet because it keeps me in check. But if you are an impatient baker, you should go snag that name. So let me tell you about what I'm going to demo tonight. It's called Cake Lace. It's pre-made. I'm going to talk to you about how you can color it and how you can use it. And but you can make it in the microwave. Like, you can finish setting it up in the microwave, and you can have whatever it is you're working on ready to go in 30 seconds. It would take me, think of the last video I did for you guys as a demo of how to break down the Flex Frost sheets to use them to make cake lace, which I started doing because I was having trouble with the pre-made or pre-mixed cake lace, and how you had to dry it in the oven and it would break and shrink and all that. So that's why I started doing the Flex Frost, because that works better for me. This is even better. Um, but amazing stuff, you guys, amazing. Like 10-second microwave bursts, and after 30 seconds, my medallions for my class are popping out in my hand. I made all of the medallions for my Be the Sparkle class in less than 5 minutes. So this stuff's awesome. I'm going to show it to you tonight. I want you to be able to get some as soon as she gets it back in stock, because I think she sold out, and start playing with it, because you're going to have a lot of fun with it. A lot of fun with it. So I told some ladies in the elective class where I did the moldable royal that I was going to do a demo with the cake lace, because it's from the same company. So anyway, all right, let's see. I know I did barely get into vending, Allison. I did make it all the way around, but again, it was like right at the end of the day when they were about to close. So I didn't spend too much time, but I did get some good stuff to do on Mad Scientist Monday. I got some new things that I want to show you. Yes, there will be a mixer in Orlando. I don't know where yet. That shirt's cool this year, right there. The air balloon shirt. I love it. We will be having a mixer in Orlando. I just don't know where yet. Okay. We got to solidify all those plans once they release everything. Lighthouse and teal color. Okay. Lighthouse and teal coloring were after the opener, and the ice cream was in our swag bag. No, I think you're right, because one of the guys that was one of the opening speakers, Chris Taylor, he decorated the lighthouse, I believe, right? And that's why, and there are pictures on the back of the lighthouse. Did I have a lighthouse though? I don't think I had a lighthouse in my bag, but I know what you're talking about. I must have it somewhere else. That's why it's not in the swag bag. So that ice cream must have come with the swag bag. The freeze dried stuff is delicious, totally delicious. Let's see here. Don't forget. I know we got tons of boxes too from BRP, which are amazing. Amy, you liked the mixer? I loved your gift. Amy made aprons for everyone, and they are beautiful. So much fun to see what everybody put in there. I know it was so much fun. Um, our personal swag bag exchange, the gift exchange for Cookie Snack Attack was amazing. I was blown away. I've taken all kinds of pictures. Like it's just amazing in there, and a lot of handmade items, which was really cool. Oh, good. I'm glad you got cake lace. Cake, yes, seriously, cake lace in the microwave, and you need the good cake placemat so it'll work. And I'll talk to you about that tonight. That's what we're going to do at 7. I think they ended up with over 750 attendees, plus all of the teachers and the purple apron ladies and all that. So probably my guess is a little over 800. I mean, it was packed. It was pretty packed. I know, Sue. I can't wait. It was so good to spend time with you two. And I enjoyed your palette class so much, your palette painting class. That was awesome. Debbie loved her apron too. Um, I got mine on the way out, Holly. I think I just didn't put it in this bag. I think it's packed somewhere else because it wasn't in the initial swag bag. Like I was packing things and taking them to the car just to try to make just to make room, literally just to make room in our room. I was taking stuff out every day. It was, I know, I'm so tired too, but you know what? That was the best. And that mixer, I had the best time at that mixer because we could actually visit. Oh, and Becky is saying they also sold over 400 shopping passes. So that's pretty impressive too. So there was lots of people there in that area. It was a great area there. Sharon, it was so good to see you there too. And Marla, you're going to Orlando for sure. And my friend Joanne Cesar from Australia was there. Jennifer from Emily Mays in Canada was there. I made a new friend. Somebody helped me out. We met her when we were in line to go into the banquet. We made a new friend. She was from Spain. And then there was another new lady from Australia. And then I got to meet Donna, the gingerbread artist, in person and spend some time talking with her. That was like a thrill for me because she is such an amazing gingerbread artist. It was just really neat to see her in person and see, like, you can tell on someone's face, you guys, when they're really into what they create, like, because they love it, not because they have to do it. And that's Donna. If you haven't met Donna, I'll try to, I should have asked her while we were there, but I just was having so much fun talking to her. But she loves gingerbread, loves what she can create with gingerbread. She's extraordinarily talented. So if I can get her to come on here one night, I'll message her now that I've met her, see if she wants to come on and maybe demo something for you guys. But she made she's been in the last 2 cookie-a-thons, Nancy Westfall's cookie-a-thons, and that's where I actually got to see her demoing some stuff, was in cookie-a-thon, and she did a gnome house. And so I got to talk to her about that gnome house because y'all know I'm obsessed with the gnomes. And so I'm going to do something in the next couple of weeks with something I have here that I've been holding. But after talking to her, I feel confident that what I bought the thing for will work. And then what I learned from making all the different molds for my isomalt project for the, remember that contest that was for semi cakes and icing images a month or 2 ago that I participated in, and I did that cool honey pot. Well, that honey pot, that it was cast isomalt, and I actually made 3 different molds because I was trying to accomplish as clear of a casting as possible that didn't require using a torch. So isomalt reacts to different materials differently when you're casting it. So taking that knowledge and then putting that together with something that I bought that I wanted to try to recreate, and then putting that together with some knowledge I gained from having a conversation with Donna, I think maybe I can make the thing I want to make so that I can make it in edible form. So we'll see. When I do, you can follow me along for that because it's not going to be a competition piece. It's just going to be for fun. Um, and again, big things happening around here. So today I'm streaming during the day, but in a few weeks, once I tell you what's happening, I may just be streaming at night for a while, like multiple times, more times during the week, maybe just in the evenings. I'm not sure yet. I'm trying to get all that worked out. The Spain lady, yeah, she's in the group. I just don't know if she's watching now because the time difference is so different. Hola, how are you doing? So anyway, as soon as I tell you what's happening, which I'm not going to tell you until it's a done deal, but when I tell you what is happening, then I'm going to tell you about a couple of things I got to change up for just a month or two, and then we'll go back to our normal schedule or even increase our normal schedule. So we're working on lots around here to keep you guys moving. But at 7 o'clock tonight, tune in. I'm going to demo the cake lace for you. Again, with the caveat that I have to be able to find the cake lace mats. So, and I feel like I've got a lot of mats here. I just can't put my hands on the container like in the cookie room at my house. So I will see if I can find the ones that I took to CookieCon. In fact, I think I see a small piece of one right now. And then we're going to use that cake lace that May sells. We'll make sure she's on in the comments so she can put her Shopify link in there for you. But I think she pretty much sold out of everything after I did my elective on Friday. So moldable royal icing, I know she's getting some more really quickly. And I'm pretty sure she sold out of cake lace. So, but if not, it'll be on her website. You guys are going to want to try this stuff. So easy to color with dry color and so easy to make your cake lace pieces. You guys are going to be shocked off your rockers. So I want to say one more time, thank you so much to everybody's patience, and I'll have the gnome things in, I hope by tonight. It just needs to quit storming because I don't want to record the whole video while it's storming and then have to do it all again because that means baking more cookies. I'm down to my last two blanks. And then so once that's done, we're totally caught up. And then probably end of the week, beginning of next week, I'll let you know what's coming next. And also working on some projects for Team USA, for CookieCon, for Frosting Creators of San Antonio. Like we have so much cool stuff coming. I can't wait. And improvements to the Cookie Studio. So I think that's it for now. And there's a few of you. Well, I know I'll leave that alone. We'll talk more tonight. Okay. So thanks for tuning in as we talk about CookieCon reentry because everyone's really tired. I didn't want to do anything tutorialish that you had to focus on right now, but I did want to show you all the great loot that we got in just the one CookieCon swag bag. That's just one bag. And then we had our mixer, and our mixer bag was so heavy I needed a whole suitcase to bring it home. And then trading and gifting each other things and exchanging presents, just the whole thing was amazing. Thank you to everyone in the Cookie Snack Attack group and friends that helped set up and break down the classrooms for me, my assistants, for the event in general, for the teachers that I got to sit in on. You guys were so inspiring. Like it was absolutely the best, absolutely the best. And then to get to visit with people that I don't get to see unless they're at CookieCon, that was amazing. So I hope you guys had equally as fantastic of a time as I did, if not better. I won't be jelly if you had a better time. But we did have a really great time while we were there. We learned a lot. Hopefully we taught a lot. And I'll be seeing you tonight at 7, okay? And we'll be doing the cake lace. All right, I'll catch up with you later. Have a great day and try to get a little rest before tonight. See you then.